Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day so far. As you can see, my little Zeppelin is right there in the corner. Say hi, Zeppelin. Oh, he's so cute. But yeah, I am struggling to find things to do today. I've been cleaning, cleaning some parts of the house, um, vacuuming, doing all of that stuff, watching some videos on YouTube, reading a few books here and there. I'm feeling like I don't have a ton to do, and it's driving me nuts. And this is why I feel like I need to go back to work, but I'm having a really hard time finding a job that I feel like I'm qualified for, because there's so many jobs out there that I might not even be qualified for. So that's been hard. As you know from watching my video yesterday, my struggle with anxiety and depression has gotten a lot worse today. This whole week, the last few days especially, has been really bad. I am stuck in a mindset that I can't seem to get out of. Like, I went to the Bible study for young adults yesterday at CVC and felt a lot better, like felt very positive when I left there, even while I was there. But now, just fast forward to another day, and it's like I woke up in a whole different like spirit and mindset, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be on fire for like one night and then wake up and be upset and aggravated and angry. And you guys, like, I fluctuate back and forth. It's literally a roller coaster ride, and I really can't deal with it the way that maybe I used to. And, I used to deal with it more in a fleshly way, like yell, scream. And sometimes I have those moments where I still do that, but I try to just recenter, refocus, do the breathing techniques I learned in counseling. And I just lately feel so stuck, like nothing is working. And this video is more, talking about my battle and struggle also with insecurity. I think that's something we all deal with, and maybe we don't see it, as being insecurity per se. I, grew up where I was bullied extremely badly. I was tormented. I was spit on. I was threatened. So many different things, more so in high school, but also in grade school. But we were such like a family in grade school because we had such a small class that it was like teasing your brother or sister, but it still hurt, and I was called ugly. I was made fun of because I had a mole on the back of my head that you could see when my hair was worn a certain way. I had 4 eyes, or like braces, or a buck tooth, or whatever it was. The clothes I'd wear, and like a lot of that stuff stayed with me throughout my life. And I've always been really small, really thin, and a lot of people would, tease me for that too. Like, you're as flat as a board and stuff like that. Like, we know how kids can be, how teenagers can be, how people, especially women, can be just catty and petty. And, I let that really get to me, and I let it define who I was then. But even now in my mid 20s, I still struggle with insecurity. I mean, I've been going to the gym pretty hardcore, about at the most, I would say 5 times a week. At the least, it's 2 or 3 since 2 months ago now. It was around this time in February, and I just feel like I've seen results, but then I feel like I haven't. And we're our own worst critic. Like, I just want to see results. I want to gain muscle. I want to be toned. I want to have the abs come in, and the muscles pop out. And like, I'm not being real with myself that this takes time and it's a lot of work. And also, like, it's about how you eat as well. And maybe I don't eat as good as I could. I do incorporate protein, at least in some form: protein bar, protein drink, chicken, something. But my diet, I'm not exactly disciplined. I love cookies. I eat Oreos like every day. And I think there's such a stigma in society that we have to look a certain way, and like celebrities, I can't afford Botox. I can't afford plastic surgery and all of that stuff. And I think we have to look like what we see on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat or just online on TV. And that's another huge, huge danger of social media. And I think that's part of the reason I've been feeling the way I do, is because I have so much time on my hands that I find myself looking and scrolling through my phone on social media more and seeing, maybe someone's more further ahead in their workout journey, and I instantly in my flesh compare myself to them. Like, oh, I don't look like that, or I've been struggling to see any type of change. I do think there's a couple of things that have changed. I have noticed some muscle growth in me, but I've always had trouble gaining weight ever since I was young. And, my doctors told me that because I was premature and the way that my blood flows the opposite direction, that I'm going to have a hard time gaining weight throughout my life. And some people would say that's a good thing, but honestly, I could be insecure about how thin I am, that I wish I had a little bit more meat on me or definitely more muscle on me. And it's been rough because I've had a lot of people make comments about it, especially in the summertime when you're trying to look, you're wearing a bathing suit and like you're at the beach. And I just don't know why our flesh compares ourselves to other people. It is so, so dangerous, and it's such a slippery slope. And I've done it like enough times, as I've said. And I just feel, even as I'm doing this video, I can feel like the Spirit and God telling me, like, I am a daughter of God. I am who He made me as. Like, He perfectly knitted me together in my mother's womb. He knew everything about me, how I'd be, how I'd turn out before I was even born. And it's incredible how God does that. But we want to change ourselves from how God made us. We want plastic surgery. We want our butt to be bigger. We want bigger lips. Our breasts need to be enhanced, or Botox, or whatever it is. Like, your hair needs to be dyed and like looked a certain way. And honestly, that is not, I almost feel like when we do stuff like that, and it's totally our choice to enhance ourselves, but God does want us to embrace the beauty He's given us, or the natural looks that He's given us. Somebody must be nearby. Zeppelin barks at everything, like even if it's from like a mile down the street. Anyway, sorry if that's distracting, but God wants us to like enhance our natural beauty with things, like some makeup here and there, but like, why do we have to go completely full out and change who we are? I think the stem of that is insecurity, and I just been struggling with that lately, because I'm like, man, I've been working out, trying to build muscle, trying to become toned, and I don't see a difference. But the instantaneously, when I compare myself to someone else, I will just become in that mindset of defeat, and I'll become upset. I'll feel like I'm not good enough. I don't measure up. And who am I measuring up to? Like, God already tells me who I am, and that's where I need to find my worth. I don't need to find my worth in the amount of likes I get on Instagram or Facebook, or in the selfies and pictures that we put up. If we're measuring our worth upon that, you're never going to find it. It's temporary. It's a temporary thing. So I really hope that you guys take away from this that it's normal to feel insecure sometimes, but like, we need to remember who we are and who God made us, and that He made us that way for a reason. I like have been struggling so much with that it like brings me to tears, because I don't want to compare myself. I don't want to try to be somebody that I'm not, because like, I am who God says I am. And like, I look in the mirror every day and I try to tell myself, like, you're beautiful, you're who God says you are, but yet I'm struggling with the society's way of trying to shape me into being someone else. Like, I'm too thin, or I look a certain way because I still may have some issues from when I had braces, or my glasses, or my hair. Like, why do we do that? It breaks my heart. Why do we do that? We need to stop body shaming. We need to stop judging people. We have to stop. It's not okay, and it's not right. And stop judging yourself. Like, I've been so emotional lately, and it's just, this is another topic that really just is dear to my heart. Like, be who you are. Be you. Don't try to be someone else, the person on the TV, the person in the magazine, the person on Instagram. Like, it's so, so vital that we don't do that, because it's going to really ruin God's design, and also like ruin our lives. So I really encourage you guys not to do that, and Remember who you are in Christ. Remember that's where your worth comes from. I've been struggling with this really bad. Like, the enemy has been throwing slurs at me that people used to say to me back then. Like, you're ugly, like, nobody finds you attractive, you're too thin, your hair's too frizzy, your lips are too thin, like, and then you have other people, especially because I've been bullied, even up until now, that people have called me ugly, people have said things about me, and like, it's so hard when you've been bullied not to believe that, but I have to repeat, like, I am who God says I am. I am a chosen daughter of the King, and what they say cannot not affect me, or I will just be in a downward spiral in this black pit of depression that I won't be able to get out of. And honestly, I'm almost there. I'm on the edge of that cliff of falling into the hole, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. That's why I try to remind myself of the things that I'm saying to you guys. So stay encouraged. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're who God made you as. You don't have to be anybody else but you. Please don't do the dangerous thing of comparing yourself to the next person. It is going to end just badly. So thank you guys so much for watching. The last couple videos have been a little emotional, but I'm just grateful for the platform that I've been given, and I really hope that you guys take things away from these videos. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share with those who you think might need it. And please, again, just be who you are. That person's opinion of you means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. The only opinion that matters is God's opinion. And He thinks that you're incredible. He chose you. He has a plan and a purpose for you. No matter what you look like He has a purpose and plan for you. I plan to do more videos. I plan to try to do this either daily or every other day or so. So just stay encouraged and know that you're not alone in this battle. I'll talk to you guys soon.